the fist! Greetings, dorks, dorkheads, and everything in between, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads Oktoberfest edition.
Oktoberfest!
Crap, I was trying to roll a 1d20 to celebrate. There we go.
Why were you gonna roll a 1d20 to celebrate?
I don't know.
Nice.
Gauge how
It's for
excited
good
you
luck,
should be.
and, well, we have neutral luck today, apparently. I got a 9.
Oh,
Well,
no.
before we get started,
So no luck,
we have
no unluck.
we have a lot of people to thank this week. Actually, starting with our long friend of the channel, Green Man Gaming. Their link is down below in the description. Some fantastic deals on video games from them. If you head down there and you purchase something via our referral link, we actually get a bit of the profits, and we can use that to buy more tokens for the campaign, which we'll be getting into that as well. And also our other sponsor, and the whole reason we can actually play this game, Foundry Virtual Tabletop. And I am pleased to say that we finally started getting into the lighting engine, the wall system, some new mods which were way too freaking complicated, and I dropped immediately.
I heard absolutely none of it.
I tried the new level mod that we picked up, and I have no idea how it works.
That's about right.
But, like, the wall system, the door system, the lighting system is needlessly simple and extremely easy to use. Like, I'm honestly really, really happy with how some of tonight's maps came out. Yes, I had to make the maps because Octi is a workaholic. Oh, don't act like he's... Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
Also, I did mention tokens, and we're supposed to thank these guys, ForgottenAdventures.net, where I just spent like $60, and we ended up with like somewhere around 16 billion tokens.
Oh boy.
Okay, it wasn't 16 billion, it was actually like 1,800, which is still a lot. But
It's over 2,000.
that's not even all of them that they sell. Their link is down in the description below, so if you really want tokens...
What's this?
And yet we're still
that
using the
elevation?
Reaper token.
Yeah, well, I didn't spring for the, Lich token, and I also was tempted to go for the Adia token.
Am I supposed to have the set elevation for next place template icon?
What?
What?
Yeah, me too. I'm seeing it.
Maybe
Set
just
elevation.
ignore that.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
actually, don't worry
this.
about it. Yeah,
We're
don't worry
not
about it.
working with levels today. In fact, the whole levels system is, I thought it was something completely different, and
But
turns
it's
out
an
it's
RPG.
probably not.
Don't worry about it.
I'd also like to thank the YouTube channel Middle Ages for some fantastic bardcore that we picked up recently for this Oktoberfest event, and maybe a few more down the line. Their channel link is in the description as well. There's also one more that I need to thank, but not until that particular map pops up. So yeah, that's at the bottom of my notebook. It's all written in the notebook now. It's insane. There's so much stuff going on with this show. I love it. I love this show. I love doing this. So did anyone else have anything?
Besides maybe, I don't know, people sponsoring their own stuff that they make. Nah,
You
not
mean
really.
like our merch store?
I guess that counts too.
Because you guys should also go to the merch store and pick up some Dungeons and Dorkheads merchandise. I think there's a coffee mug down there now. I'm making coffee mugs for all of my stuff because I love mugs. Shit. I have sold out, and I don't care. Because it is Oktoberfest, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. We put a lot of work into this session, and I think you guys are really gonna enjoy what we have in store for tonight. Is that it? Did anyone have anything else to say?
Oktoberfest?
I will go through and say once again, I do appreciate the continued support. Those of you who actually watch the show, it is appreciated. We are working on getting the D&D Discord channel available to the public. As in, hey B, you should do that.
Oh my god,
The
yeah,
one
I
that we're
forgot
in,
about
or
that.
No, like a public one.
Yeah, we're gonna do
because-
we want to do a public channel for D&D.
I could fragment everything into a semi-public one with a public option.
No, the Steve
just
Stenson
straight
roleplay is the private one.
Yeah.
Okay, but just a public
Just
one. Okay.
duplicate it and make
Yeah.
it public.
You don't have to do that now, though, but that
That's
is
fine.
coming in the future, so everyone can talk about Dungeons
Oh.
and Dorkheads, or even their own D&D campaigns, or, I don't know, maybe Pathfinder or some shit. Fallout
Or
Pen and
any
Paper.
other-
So,
Yeah, or any other tabletop game you want to play, like freaking Uno for some reason. I guess that.
You
You have
Uno!
Uno!
You have Uno, you
It
fucking
came
bitch!
with your Xbox!
Don't worry.
I have Uno, so please fuck off.
You have Uno!
I was gonna
Alright.
throw like an Uno card right here.
Anyway, memeing aside, yes, I do thank everyone who has made it this far. If you have made it this far in the series, you are a saint, and it is greatly appreciated. And once again, I do thank all of the players here for continuing to come back and continuing to deal with the shenanigans that is me being ridiculous.
I just
So,
had to edit together the Bad Decisions episode. I hate that episode so much.
I'm sorry for yelling so much.
I'm so fucking sorry for that.
Yeah, so
I hated that.
yeah, it was fun for everyone.
No, it wasn't.
Of
Yes,
course it
it
wasn't. That's
was.
me being sarcastic because fuck you.
But we are gonna
Uh,
have some fun tonight, and I hope you
I
guys.
Hopefully.
fucking hope so, because if
Hopefully
not, I'm
the
gonna be very
numbers
upset
are
with you,
in.
Hunter.
Hopefully the
I
numbers are
did my
in, or
best,
else
okay?
it's-
That's bullshit, and we all know it.
Oh come on.
So
Actually,
anyway,
everyone dice roll for good luck.
No, I don't want to waste my fucking rolls again.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, hey, remember last time you rolled a 20? It broke Foundry.
It did break Foundry.
So please roll another
remember
D20.
this.
It broke.
Alright, I'm
It
firing
broke before we
flashbang
started
now.
tonight, actually, as well. And
What?
it
About
broke before
starting?
we started tonight. It's like, hey, Foundry just crashed. Also, your port's closed again. Fuck you. This is a message from your router.
No, fuck you! Look at me go!
We're here though, so I think we're good. Go to the recap.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to real quick. I need to.
Sounds
Oh no, that didn't work.
giant.
You
token.
still experimenting with tokens?
Yes.
Okay.
Why did that one not work?
Guys, we got these tokens last night, so it's like,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Ba-ba-ba.
And if we had an
Uh,
animated intro, this is where we would
There
throw
we
it
go.
up. Okay, what the fuck is that?
Welcome to Tarrasques, motherfucker. Roll for luck.
That is a dinosaur.
No, it's a
Yes,
Tarrasque.
it's a Tarrasque. Roll for fear.
A what?
That is
Uh,
a fucking mega
Oh,
giant
there it
damage
is.
sponge tank dinosaur.
It's like one of those monsters that regenerates like 100 HP every round, and it was located under the token folder CR30.
That is
This
disgusting.
is you need to have some, you need to get on your bullshit.
It
to
looks
fight
like a
this thing.
dragon merged with a centipede.
Yeah,
They're like, what, 60
The-
feet tall?
the lore behind, actually, hang on, I think do I still have the, I'll just go and look up the Tarrasque art for you.
Do we have to do the lore now?
Yes, fuck you.
Oh.
History lesson, oh boy!
So the
Let's get
Tarrasque,
monster manual, Jesus.
so here
Of course
is,
it's buried. Ugh.
lol.
Here it
So
is.
here's the art piece for the Tarrasque, as you can notice, down by its feet.
Big.
Yeah.
You can eat like 50
Nobody
things
at home
once.
can see that.
Well, you're gonna put it up
Leak
on
in
the
that
screen
video.
via editing so that people can see it.
I will probably have lost this image by then.
Well, it's the default image on the Forgotten Realms wiki.
Do it.
I think about it, kind of looks
Endeavor
like
to
a
be
Doom
better.
enemy. Or, no, I guess more like Quake.
Just to remember, it's the Tarrasque is filed under Bob Sample Tank.
Oh my god, yeah, it is. The most dreaded monster of the material plane, widely believed only one of these creatures exists.
Good lord, if there were two.
I can decanonize that with a snap of my fingers if
Heck.
I wanted to.
Or heck, if they
Bet you could
made
fucking
three.
try, bitch. Are you the
Eh,
game
With those
master?
pesky interdimensional risps. Wizards too, yeah, wizards.
This thing, this thing has what's called legendary destruction.
Yep.
Honestly, the existence of Wizard City basically
The
guarantees this thing could
destructive
appear.
potential of the Tarrasque is so vast that subcultures incorporate the monster into religious doctrine, weaving its sporadic appearance into stories of divine judgment and wrath. Legends tell how the Tarrasque slumbers in its secret lair beneath the earth, remaining in a dormant state for decades or centuries.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not. Okay.
Time to wake it up!
We are too young to even
No.
be thinking about Hollow. Can I do the recap now, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, shit, I
Last
lost my
time
pen.
on Dragon Ball Z.
I lost my pen and I need to write down the start time.
Alright, recap. So, Hunter made bad decisions, lots of
No,
yelling,
that was the
and
other
then...
That was the one before this.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was the one before
Everything kind of
last
just
session.
blends together.
Okay, so
seriously
like Zach
nice
did nothing
pens work?
wrong.
Last session, I think.
Everyone
the
got
lich-
up and had diarrhea, and then Zach had a
Oh.
dream,
Found
And
it.
the-
Okay,
E.
okay,
and then
okay. I got it. 13 minutes.
As-
13
as
minutes.
the
We're
party
doing
was
fine.
trying to get to the paladin place, Zach was like, "No, you dumb fucks, don't go that way." Okay.
Okay,
we went
so
the other
everybody,
way.
everybody, stop talking.
This
All
is,
right.
this is a wreck.
So,
Fine.
where we left off, our band of borderline murder hobos accidentally destroyed a town. Mostly it was Zach. And then they
Oh,
accidentally
Demons.
teamed up with a lich, which was almost entirely Zach's fault. But then, Zach discovered that he could make his brain melt and then maybe gain some meta-knowledge about literally anything ever.
by meta knowledge, we mean literally the correct knowledge every time. As
And
long as
yet
they get
he
the wrong
failed to
side.
find Sandra's mom.
That
Twice.
story point won't be brought up ever until probably whatever the next game.
That's
Yeah.
that's what you think.
Oh. Who knows? It
There
all
was a
depends
brief-
on the
Brain rolls
dice.
for important things, honestly.
There was a brief down period where almost everyone was sick for
Zach also
reasons
found-
beyond all of our
Right, right.
control. Definitely. And then they decided to make their way to the city of Dawnbreak. And halfway there, they make a U-turn because the Lich said go the other way. And then the Lich reformed itself and destroyed Sandra's bow, which I'd like that back. And then the party, they had breakfast. They got on their spectral horses, I believe, and made their way to the town, the long-forgotten ruin of Lisbeth. And that's where we left off.
You forgot one major thing, and that is that we now know the Lich's goal.
You mean the revival of a sorcerer that nearly brought about the end of days?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna touch base on that, I think.
Oh no.
Because, like, I did not make this world for us to just blow it up.
Let's blow it up.
It's like, I gave Steve the keys
Let's
to my
cause the
car and he
fracture.
immediately drives it off a cliff.
Not even in the car. I just kind of put a brick on the gas pedal and went, man, look at how nice that runs.
Please stop
Yeah.
destroying my... Did you actually look at the Korlath ruins on the server?
They went so fast too.
So you told me where the Korlath ruins were last night, and then I had
told
a
you the night
mental.
before.
Was it the night before?
It was the night before. If
Yeah,
you
but,
haven't
like,
gotten there, that's
came
totally
right
fine.
after
It's
it.
fine.
Hang on, everyone, open Minecraft. We need to go to the
fuck's sake,
Korlath
no, let's
ruins
go.
right now.
Yes, let's go. I'm opening Minecraft. Where is
I
it?
don't even
Shit.
have it installed on this computer.
No,
I don't
let's
even
fucking
remember
play
what
this
version
game.
of Minecraft we have. What version is the server on? Oh no.
You're running Minecraft regular or Bedrock?
It's Java.
Yeah, pretty sure the job for you.
Holy shit, are we actually doing this? Because I will pause the recording.
Yes, please pause the recording.
Oh, God.
Ironically, what the fuck?
Seriously?
We're
We're at
heading to
this
Lisbon.
spot and we're heading to Lisbeth.
Alright, so yeah, where we left off, we had got on our spectral horses, or whatever, and we were on our way to Lisbeth.
Giant red X's on the map.
You could say we came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
Up and down, all around.
No. Damn it.
I feel pretty bad that fucking Fortnite came to mind before Big Iron.
You know we're on, right?
Well, are we? Okay. I was just too busy shaming whatever you were doing.
I was too busy thinking about fucking Fortnite. It's like, wait, do you want to find another Fortnite massacre in Adia?
What the fuck? Fortnite massacre? No!
I'm sorry. Me and Eric were on the same dumb wavelength.
Damn it, can we please play the game,
He was
please?
thinking Sonic Adventure, but he brought up Fortnite.
Oh, never mind. Okay, what the fuck?
Grandma.
How did Sonic Adventure fit in?
Rip Grandma.
Rip Grandma.
You're dead now. Nothing can hurt you. All right, now write down another timestamp because we're actually gonna start a session.
Session begin. Woo!
What is this, 13? Okay, good, we're at 18
Is
now.
that supposed to say
Hell
vommed? Or is that
yeah.
supposed to say voomed?
Vommed.
Vommed.
What?
I'm just gonna call this recap over.
Yeah, sure.
That's a long fucking recap for 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, well, good thing we have someone who goes through and edits these episodes and removes the parts that need to be removed.
That was
Isn't that
funny.
right, Hunter?
That was funny. I don't know what you're talking about.
You claim that everything is funny so that you don't have to cut it.
Yeah.
I can be proud of my homework. Can we please go?
Anyway. So, as we left off, the party once again mounting the spectral horses of Arcanist Xanthus the Ascended begin making their way to Lisbeth. Once again, embarking in the morning, soaring through the sky. By the time that night begins to fall, you see Lisbeth in the distance. Is there anything anyone wanted to do before arrival?
Wait, are we actually doing this at night?
Do
You have a
want
better
us to wait
idea?
till daytime?
Well, I set up all the lighting on the maps for daytime, so
Bruh.
But then we
Man,
won't
that
be able to
sucks.
do
It's almost like you
Sanders.
asked for a fucking spooky session.
just go over and set them tonight.
Oh my
I have
god,
no
they're
idea how
gonna
to
be
do
fighting
that.
zombies.
Okay, go to the little light bulb and click the moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, you are soaring towards Lismouth. Was there anything anyone wanted to do?
No,
Not really.
I want my bow back.
you're not getting your bow back.
Hopefully Zach remembers the instructions.
Yeah, of course.
What, to strangle me with my own fucking bowstring?
These were very
Yep.
direct orders. Very, very direct orders.
You didn't
Don't
even
fuck
give me the
about.
stats for the spectral daggers, by the way.
Yep.
A +1. It's a dagger with a +1 and
Actually,
some
is
other
it
bullshit you
possible
don't
to
deserve
pet
to
the
know
ghost
yet.
horse?
If you
Man.
had the arcane knowledge, you could know, or you could ask, but she's not gonna give you it, so, cope.
Almost like pissing off a Grand Arcanist has some drawbacks.
Yeah, but that's my main fucking weapon. That's mean.
Earn your bow. This is your trials and tribulations moment. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, because Sandra's life isn't miserable enough.
My life
Argument.
saw so miserable.
She screamed at the top of a hill twice in the last session.
But has she earned them back?
Literally no. So if there wasn't anything else, then as night does fully take over, you find yourselves landing at the outskirts of Lismouth. And I'll go ahead and activate the new map that was made, just so that you guys can fuck around a bit.
I set the token vision range to unlimited. I hope you don't mind.
I fucking don't know what that means.
It means that, like, I could have set, like, a vision range of, like, 60 feet, but I made it unlimited because it was a pain in the ass to do that with all of them.
Alright, how can I set Zach's token to have their fucking devil sight bullshit?
You can't. Just ignore that for now.
Hang on, let me.
Okay.
You can, however, not see around any of the buildings.
No.
I mean, I can't see through them, yeah. Just,
You're behind the building.
Zach has normal vision in darkness up to 120 feet, because
And I am
warlock, yes.
obligated to tell you that this map is brought to you by Incarnate, made by yours truly. Their link is also down below.
Sponsorship.
They're not sponsoring us. We just really like their map maker.
You really like their map maker. Anyway,
It is good.
so as the party land and the spectral horses begin to fade, a lot of you dismount, and Arcanist Xanthris the Ascended hovers down towards the lot of you.
Hello.
Ah, this place certainly has not stayed well. It's a lot, more rubble than I remember.
There's still a few buildings intact.
As you kind of look out, you see there's, a couple walls up. About it. The exterior gate has crumbled. The wall around the city is more or less a couple of stacked rocks. There's not even a roof to be seen. All of the, whether it was hay, wood, or otherwise, all of them have completely deteriorated. And the interiors of some buildings show, and peering inside with what little moonlight you can see, there's dirt, cloth that has been eaten away by many, many years. Looking about, you feel a depressive energy, as if this place that once had life was long, long snuffed out.
I would like to use one of my skills, Eye for Detail, to search for any hidden creatures real quick.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask that, actually.
It
Actually-
is a perception check.
Actually, I
for
was
it.
gonna roll for history as well.
Let's see. So it's a plus 6. 1d.
Oh, 1,
7, 8, 9,
plus
10.
5.
That's a
13.
13. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so is that all that you have for that skill?
I can either do that or
it
or to
doesn't,
make
like-
it.
So,
Oh,
so
go
it
ahead.
doesn't like give you advantage or anything. You just are looking for baddies.
Yeah, it's just to, you could use a bonus action. Oh, it's a bonus action to make a wisdom perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Okay.
Oh,
So, well, looking around, you see owls, the rabbit trying to return to its burrow a bit late, the usual midnight creature, but other than that, you don't hear to anything hostile. It's this place has not seen foot traffic in quite a long time. Both you and Sandra are easily able to determine that you are the first couple of humanoids that have set foot even this close to the town.
Can I do a history check?
Then why did I bother adding the snuffed out campfire?
I don't know.
We need to collab on this a bit more.
I literally said this has been a town abandoned for many, 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 many hundreds of years.
I was thinking like travelers would like camp
Nope.
here overnight.
Nope.
We'll work on it.
Can I
Long
do
abandoned town.
Everybody ignore that snuffed out campfire.
Can I
What's
do my
up,
history
that
check
vampire?
now?
Yeah. I'll. What are you trying to determine?
I just want to know what this city used to be and if I would know it or not. From the books I've read.
This place was not marked on the map. This, like, Corlith Castle, from what you can piece together, this might have been something related to Corlith Castle, but it's about it. This has been a place lost to time.
Interesting.
So,
Can we move our tokens up?
I mean, have you begun moving forward yet?
Yes.
All right.
So.
I was
So,
just gonna ask Xanthers. So, what was this place exactly?
well,
My history
Lismith,
books didn't have it.
Lismith was a town that I knew a handful of people in. I myself did not interact much, as I had much else to do with. I secluded myself, sequestered away in my various labs. The last time I was here, if I recall, I still had my humanity. I don't know what happened to this place, but it was part of the human kingdom. It worked with Corla.
This door won't open.
What door?
The door.
Not well, Zach's just gonna.
Okay,
Yeah,
Steve's the
going
only one who
forward,
can
I
do
guess.
doors.
Oh, they're door buttons. Nifty.
Yeah. It was
Hold
really
up.
easy.
Oh my gosh, the light actually gets affected by moving.
Oh, yeah.
Should I just move forward or?
So
I guess we're just kind of exploring the town.
a lot of you begin entering this
Onwards.
empty town. Where the doors open.
Very, very abandoned.
And as one would expect, this town is rubble. There's eaten away bed frames that they haven't even. They are just refuse on the ground. You'd estimate that they've been inoperable for hundreds of years. It is a place picked over and abandoned numerous times, and there's nothing. Just the dirt on the ground.
Such is erosion, antiquity, and death.
There's a sickle.
I guess it doesn't really mean much. Nobody's in this town. It doesn't seem like it. Seems completely abandoned.
This building has a massive hole in the wall in the back.
What are we looking for?
Well,
Absolutely nothing I can find here useful yet.
do any of you feel that?
Feel what?
Feel what?
There's unease in the air.
Do I feel anything?
Make an Arcana check.
Zach will also make an arcana check.
I guess
I-
I'll also
I-
make
It's
an
just a
Arcana
straight
check.
roll.
I think we'll all make an Arcana check.
That's a 9.
I think I have a 3 in Arcana. Yes, yes I do.
I
Why
have
you don't
a
have it?
plus.
Oh, it's in. So it says.
Oh my gosh! Well, I found nothing. I
That's
don't
a
know what's
natural
happening.
1.
Alright, I get a plus
My
1 to my
apologies.
Arcana.
Oh, that's
Natural
what's
20.
happening.
Alright, well, I know
Having a
everything
dude with
apparently.
The arcane. I guess you do.
I'm not. Well, that's the thing.
So, Nicholas they may not be paying attention, looking either through the books that they have or at certain pieces of the rubble to determine whether or not these stones came from a nearby quarry or if they're imported. But the rest of you kind of listening to what the Arcanist is saying. Sandra, you feel a bit of unease in the air, but it's,
I feel this every
Elizabeth,
day.
Elizabeth, you certainly, you feel that same feeling that, being an urban explorer, when you enter a place that has been abandoned due to, murder or rumors of being haunted or something, you feel the exact same feeling. And Zach, understanding exactly that as well, but also with a hint of almost as if there's like an arcane string that you can tug. And there is something more here.
Guys, I don't think we should have come here.
Zach
What?
sort of feels about for this fucking unknown.
Not really
string.
much of a choice.
Just grasping around for the medical.
Sorry, I was too
ring.
busy reading a
ring.
book. What happened?
Well,
There's certainly something.
there is something. And I think we should try and figure out what it is. It might help. At least it might bring some closure to these individuals. You can
I
see
don't like the sound of that.
you see the Arcanist looking about, the glow within their eye sockets, taking a cursory glance of everything. You lot stay here. I am going to search for the best spot in town they're certainly an otherworldly force, and I think with a little extra charge of the arcane, some extra life can be brought back to them.
Ooh.
And that's my specialty. So, they look to Zach. You, peon, you're in charge of this for now. Make sure the rest of them stay in line. You remember what I said about that one, right? They point to Sandra.
Oh,
Of
fuck
course. It was very simple task.
Right.
Certainly can't help out somehow, though.
And make sure you do not lose any of the corpses. If any of them fall, they would make great resurrected undead. But
Of course, right.
but
Okay.
I want a lot of you to go around and see if you can determine what happened. As I will be a bit occupied. The lich begins floating above all of you and floating deeper into the town.
We have homework. A task.
I hate
Search
her.
around, investigate the area.
This is an adventure task.
I hate her.
I mean,
Figure
at
out
least I'm
how-
interested in how this town is now just,
Exactly.
well,
Figure out the
rocks.
history and cause of death for
I
this.
hate her so much.
We get it, Sandra.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
I
Probably.
would try to fuel that energy into something a bit more productive, Sandra. I mean, it would be a shame to break the bow again.
I guess I'll roll for
What?
investigation in this house.
That joke of yours is not appreciated.
So,
Once you're done with your roll, I will roll a investigation check for this building I'm in. Or
Oh,
ruins.
that
rather.
was much better.
so as the lot of you begin splitting up, who stays outside?
I stay outside.
Anyone else?
I
Kinda
am
wait
not
by the
outside.
store.
I am.
I'm in one of the houses.
Where are you?
I
Probably
mean,
the first house, actually, that we visited.
I will admit, staying the only the building down here and the building that Nicholas is in
Yeah,
really
those are the only two
walls
buildings that are
that,
actually intact.
intact is a rough way of saying they both
They
you can
definitely
just
have
look up
holes
and
on
see
the
the
roof.
sky.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have roofs. No building here has a roof.
What you are
Oh.
in basically is a pile of rubble.
Mhm.
So, everyone except Nicholas, more or less, as you begin walking around the town, from the direction you saw Arcanist Xantharus float off to, a couple moments pass, and then you just see this bright light begin to emanate. And as you turn towards, you just see these large dark wisps as purples and blues begin floating into the air as if an aurora borealis is just erupting from the ground.
Here?
And
This time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country,
Magic?
yes,
localized entirely in Lismouth,
yes,
it's beautiful.
Magic, we ain't gotta explain anything.
Zach really wishes to see it.
and well, Zach, you do see it as after watching it for a bit, this awe-bringing spectacle, you all feel a wave of what some of you are able to determine as arcane force just lightly wash over you. Nothing hostile, just the presence of magic, that almost light static passing over you. And Nicholas, while you are looking around, you hear,
Huh?
and as you turn, you see a shadow, about 3 feet tall, dash out the door over here.
Wonder what that's about. Guys, did you see anybody just walk outside the house?
I'm way over here. I didn't see anything.
Kind of distracted right now.
Zach, did
join
you?
the light show. No, sorry.
And stepping outside, Nicholas, you do now see where the Arcanist was, is that large Aurora Borealis looking wisp just floating in the air.
Huh. I roll for arcane.
Alright, you can certainly do that.
Neutral was neutral.
That was almost really good, though.
You, as you look towards it, you have no fucking idea what's going on. Just that this is a lot of arcane power being filtered in.
Can I try to make sense of it?
You have no idea what this is.
Okay, fair enough.
Zach is good.
I just wanted to roll my dice.
Zach is in awe. He's having a good night.
As you all are looking about, you swear that you're hearing some light chatter, as if people are talking, as if you are in a town, as if the town that had once been, echoes of it are returning.
Oh.
Zach,
Elizabeth,
you-
did you say something? Okay, I was trying to RP, but no one responded, so...
Steve obviously didn't respond.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
He just said,
Did you say
Elizabeth, yeah.
something?
Oh no, I didn't say anything. Did you say something?
No?
oh, I didn't say anything. I just saw like a 3-foot person, I'm gonna say a kid, just walk out of this house.
Wait, and you didn't think that was worth mentioning?
I did! I already brought it up. I said, did anyone see somebody go out of this house?
You didn't say it was a kid.
I
but
thought
that's
you meant,
fine, I
like,
think.
Zach.
Oh, no. A bit too short to be Zach.
I
How
think
tall is
some
Zach?
Kind of
He's like 5 feet.
6, but just just an average human height.
Yeah.
Just I think this is some kind of mass speak. No, more like replaying how the town was in its heyday. Kind
Go
For some
Ghosts
reason,
of the
I
past.
think this place is
We
haunted.
just
I don't know what gave me that idea other than the 3-foot
off of the cuff intuition
ghost
right
that
there.
just left the house and the shatter that we're hearing.
I mean, doesn't sound malicious to you?
All I heard was a hee hee, and then they left the building.
Was it, like, shadowy?
Yeah.
So that's a semi-Steve question.
I'm gonna use my primeval awareness.
DM, I sounded like it's all the shadows are everywhere, right? Or we're all hearing it now, or still just Eric?
It so it's not like, you know, right next to you. It sounds like there's something going on down the street. Or Zach, as you're turning towards the party, you swear you hear what sounds like a cart rolling by you. And as you turn and look, there's nothing.
Can I use my primeval awareness?
Sure, isn't that like a 10-minute ritual?
No, it's an action.
All right.
And
so,
a spell slot, which I'd rather not spend.
I mean, you don't have to spend it. So.
Okay, alright. I'll use my primeval awareness to look for aberrations.
Okay. So, what does that ability do?
I can use it to focus my awareness on a region around me and can sense whether they are present within 1 mile or 6 miles if I'm in favored terrain, which I'm not. Unless you count this as favored terrain.
Do you have ruins as your favorite terrain?
Nope.
Then no.
Then it's 1 mile.
So, looking for aberrations, you do not sense any aberrations.
Odd.
What's odd?
I
I
think I'm right.
could have sworn that would work.
I think I'm right on the money. It's replaying how the town used to be, I think.
Playing how the sound used to be?
Yeah, what the hell are
Yeah,
you talking
it's,
about?
Sounds of a city. I mean, that was a
That
code.
doesn't. Well, that doesn't answer the.
Can
30
anyone
foot
make sense of
ghost
what
that
he's
left the
saying?
building.
Yeah, we get to hear how
I
the
think I get it. Like
we
he's
get to
saying
hear how the
that.
city was before it was destroyed. So now we
Yeah.
have hints as to how the city could have been, maybe, unless it's going to replay the moment the city died. In which case, well,
Oh.
that'll be fun.
That would
I-
suck.
Yeah, all I know is that they are definitely reacting to me in the building.
Did they?
So,
Or maybe there was just a
I mean, why else would
Someone.
the 3-foot ghost be just laughing at me? And
I
then
go in that
run?
building
He wasn't
that-
talking to
I go in
anybody
that
else,
building
but
that
she, I
Nicholas
don't
was
know
just
for
in.
sure.
You walk in the building.
use your
Anything?
ears.
It's a building.
Nicholas, I've come to the conclusion that this is a building.
As
No, duh. I don't even know for sure if what I saw was real or not.
Are you getting
but-
enough sleep?
Yeah, I don't really sleep per se.
Well, neither do
Everyone
I,
else
but you know what I
does.
mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, after hearing all the other ghostly sounds,
Fine, Zach. I
I'm
use my
hearing-
ears.
Echolocate like a bat, maybe.
Fuck you!
There are clearly voices.
I normally
damn
get
it.
some of the jokes.
Please
but
tell me you're saying this in character.
Yes.
Okay, what you just said might
have
be
wings.
extremely racist.
she doesn't even have wings.
Just hear them. Can you not hear them?
I mean, yes, I hear the voices. I don't know who they belong to or what they belong to.
Can I
but
hear
definitely
them
hear
because my hearing is slightly better than everybody else's?
So as you begin listening, trying to hear trying to hear the voices in the distance and make anything out, you hear quite loudly right next to you, "Sandra, don't go running off! How many times do I have to tell you?"
Do I recognize this voice?
Nope. But as you turn and look beside you, you see a shadow of a figure standing there, floating towards the doorway where you are.
Okay. I just get out of his way.
It's just voices, right?
And as you proceed to get out of the way, it floats towards the doorway, and as soon as it hits the threshold, it disappears.
Anyone else see that?
No.
I said that out loud.
Yes, but just to elaborate, no one else saw that.
No. Share with the class.
So
Yeah,
it seems
sure.
like it sounds similar to what happened to me, where the person just left the building and just vanished.
They say anything to you?
They just laughed at me and then just left. That was all they did.
They said my name.
Can you give me more than that?
Ominous. It's like a ghost tale or something.
Spooky.
Like, I mean, sounds like you saw them. What did they look like?
Shadowy.
Build.
Well,
height.
how
Did-
tall were they? How tall were they?
Yeah, how tall were they?
They were like 5.5 feet, maybe. It's kind of a more slim build. The voice was definitely feminine, and it was hard to make out fine details as it was just a blur of black shadow.
I tell them that.
Huh.
And the
Huh.
previous one was short, right?
Yeah, that's the one I saw in the building.
And they
Hey,
said don't run out. I guess it's
Does
like
anybody
another
else
fire.
want to see what happens if they're inside the building?
Sure, why
Okay,
not?
why
What's
not?
the worst?
It
What's the
sounds like
worst
they
thing?
left, though.
What's the worst thing that could happen? I'll go next.
Maybe try a
I
different
just
building.
have an
Sounds like you
idea.
left
I'm
for the day.
curious.
I enter the building.
Zach enters too? How do I threshold this?
But I was gonna say one at a time, but I guess that works too.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Two of you enter and begin looking around, trying to find anything of the spectral nature.
Zach taps his
And-
cane on the ground.
I was gonna say most ghost tales usually it's just one person that sees the apparition, not two or three.
Does it? Is that a rule?
Well, I don't
mean-
think so.
This usually what typically happens. Sometimes it isn't the case though.
Or maybe
But
the DM
usually-
has been playing too much Phasmophobia.
What's a DM?
Set that out of character.
What's out of character?
For fuck's sake, guys. Leave me alone.
Hmm. What does the ruin of this house look like? Aside from just a bed.
So
Doesn't have a dang roof, that's for sure.
it is walls that are about 6 feet-ish tall. They may have been taller, but they have crumbled over time. You see the remnants of a bucket that now have many more holes in it, and the metal bands have rusted. The handle has fallen off. There's remnants of wood in the corner that may have been one of a variety of things. You can see what looks to be dirt-covered cloth schniblets that do not represent anything anymore. It is a just desolate hovel that the time has not been kind, and there has been a lot of time.
Hmm.
I was really just gonna say one at a time, but
The
well,
ghosts are out for the day. Maybe we should try a different house.
Hmm.
I didn't even think about that. Maybe
Seems they're
maybe
out
one
to
person
lunch.
goes into the other house and see what happens.
not?
I'll check first. I enter the other house.
So
Onwards, friends.
you enter the next house, and the feeling of unease has not stopped. And the Zach, as you enter it as well, it very much you having messed around in numerous occult places, you find this certainly has that feeling. There's a almost what seems to be a droll in the air. The feeling of being not alone. There being more than just the two of you. And you, as you look around, you just hear How many times do I need to tell you? The trade caravans stopped coming in. There's no food to put on the table today. And then another voice comes in, a female voice. I know. There are children in this. What are we going to do with them? The initial voice comes back. I don't know. And I want both of you to make I'll say make an investigation check.
Okie dokie. That is a +3.
Investigation. Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Okay,
a 4.
okay.
That's a 4.
Would my paranormal hunter thing apply, since it's advantage on in knowledge check?
It's just a
Wait,
building,
no, but it's-
Elizabeth.
I mean, it's some kind of undead phenomena, but I don't know if this counts, since in knowledge check
Oh,
are surrounding the undead, or at least the ghosts.
I'll say what this is particularly pertaining to. No.
Right, okay, just a
So-
flat.
Yes.
Here we go, Zach. Use your base
Okay.
intelligence.
Never mind then.
Oh,
We still think it's a house.
I'll actually say, Elizabeth, this does kind of fit your forte more. Go ahead and roll with advantage. So just roll again.
okay.
And
So
2.
roll with advantage. What does that mean then? Sorry.
Just roll a second time.
Okay. That's a bit better. That's a what was it? 16.
So, listening to what these voices are saying, besides it kind of scaring the shit out of you, you're initially taken aback by just the wispiness of the voices and the fact that you're hearing something that just isn't there. Looking around, there's nothing in this room. But as you think about it, you think about that dialect, deeper voice, that man that was speaking. They almost sounded dwarvish. But that's about all you can pick up.
Dwarves used to possibly live here? This is a little bit
Dwarves?
outside of dwarf country.
I mean, there's like a dwarf settlement north of here-ish.
Yeah.
Is
Uh,
there? Okay. Never mind, disregard that.
yeah. Stoneholm, I think it is.
As Sandra is sticking her head through the wall.
I am sticking my head through the walls.
Convenient hole is convenient.
That's why I put that hole in the wall.
You could come in if you
Hey,
want.
got any games on those phones?
The event
Oh,
seems
oh
to
look,
have
it's a
passed
fawn in the
themselves.
wall.
It is Stoneholm. And it's not far. We are actually, like, right smack dab between two of the major dwarven strongholds.
Excuse me as I look at the map. Okay.
All right, we can look at the map now because we got that working.
Because it's like, where are we? Oh yeah, we're right there. Okay.
Could have sworn they said this was a human settlement.
It
Maybe-
stands to
Maybe
reason that there
maybe
would be
it
dwarves here.
was mixed. Maybe it was humans and
Yeah,
dwarves.
there's the position.
I mean, there could be immigrants.
That's a
Well,
possibility.
didn't Miss Lich say that this was part of the human kingdom?
He did.
Yeah, but
Correct.
that doesn't mean there can't be
Caravan, though.
immigrants outside the country, outside the town.
Hmm.
People do move from time to time.
I mean, we definitely didn't just see humans in the in Steadfast.
Well, Steadfast, everyone lives in Steadfast.
Well, not anymore.
Even the goblins.
I guess that's unfortunately true, but still.
I kind of glare at Zach.
But from the sounds of it, it sounds like they were suffering from some kind of maybe a famine or something.
Maybe they didn't have the funds.
Is there
Maybe
farmland
just
nearby?
starvation.
Well, they said the trade caravans weren't coming anymore.
Let's try the next house. Does Zach still feel the presence in this building or not?
Yes.
Yes.
The presence just kind of it wanes and it's coming and going, but in specific areas, like when you're in the street, when you hear something pass by, you can just feel that chill. But as you walk into buildings and walk out of buildings, you feel it become stronger and weaker, etc.
Is there like a board of wood in here that I can use?
Like a 2x4 type board of wood?
Like a decent sized plank of wood.
I mean, you can find a cracked in half 2.5-foot segment of old warped wood laying on the floor, yes.
I'll take it.
Alright, you
What
pick
are
up
you
a shitty
planning?
piece of wood.
Well, I pull out one of my normal daggers, and I spend the next 10 minutes carving out a miniature makeshift Ouija board.
What? You're gonna try and talk to the dead?
Sure, what's the worst
In
that
my
can happen?
experience as an anthropologist, that is a bad idea.
Is it though?
I mean, I guess it depends on the ghost and what they're seeking.
I'd rather not summon any more demons. Thank you very much.
Well, now you just make me want to do it more.
Okay, that first one wasn't your fault.
Well, yes, obviously, but I don't want to summon any more demons in this world.
It's okay,
If
we
that
can
we
burn
don't
it when
have
we're
to.
done with it.
Knowledge undead on the use of Ouija boards?
Wait, you're not supposed to burn it, I think.
No, you're not.
Zach, if you want to, you can certainly roll a knowledge, either religion or arcana, with advantage. Well, actually, I'll just say roll intelligence plus proficiency, because it's, your undead knowledge.
Does anyone have a cup?
Intelligence plus proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Religion. No advantage?
I mean, this is your undead specialty, so yeah, you can go for advantage if that was what your ability was.
Let's see if this roll calculator works. Nah, it's just the one roll. I think.
What is my proficiency?
Yeah, it's just the one roll. Okay, let's do it again.
Oh, Fey Ancestry.
Come on. Knowledge,
Okay.
religion.
Nice.
Alright, so,
I guess this could
Zach,
also be my field. Fey, but not sure.
Just watching her whittle at this shit and thinking, does this work?
So- of your knowledge of the undead and occult, Ouija boards, they're usually good for... They are situations pertaining to this, yes. Though, it's usually for speaking to specific undead or forms of poltergeists that inhabit an area. Would this work? Potentially, but the make of Ouija boards, it is a lot more specific than grabbing a random piece of wood and just jabbing into it. Usually it requires a specialist with a specific type of wood, and for it to be enchanted by said undead speaking specialist, some form of shaman. Sandra just carving an alphabet into a chunk of wood that they picked up off the ground, like, it's not even gonna be big enough, honestly. But like, you could certainly try, but from your experiences, like, not only is this probably not professional enough, but this situation seems a bit weirder.
I mean, you can have fun with this thing, but we're probably better off just entering next building, Sandra. Come on.
You don't think it's gonna work?
No, you need like a... Not this shit. Come on, it's just a piece of wood
that
from
was
the
a
floor.
total waste of 5 minutes.
Like, be happy I didn't let you finish it. Come on. Next
Gotta
house.
go out the giant hole in the wall.
Make an acrobatics check.
Why? It's a giant hole.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Meta game. I went out that hole because the door is kind of wonky. I put it in a weird position, and it's kind of difficult to get out of it.
I mean, I got out.
I've gotten 3
got-
errors trying to get through that door.
I
Oh,
got out.
Alright. Well, make an acrobatics check.
For fuck's sake! What even is my acrobatics? It's a giant hole in the wall!
Your acrobatics is probably high. You're a fucking
It's a
loser.
+3! Hooray!
It's not a 0.
That's a 7!
Uh-oh.
Alright. Yeah, that's good enough. You
Okay.
kind of jump through it and make sure you're not touching any of the bits, and you look at the hole, and sure, it's a giant hole in the wall, but this building's internal structure, you feel that with a good kick, you could probably take down another part of the wall.
Okay, now look at it. I didn't even put a wall there! God damn.
You feel
Whatever,
like
it
arguing with
worked
the
out,
Game
it's
Master
fine.
more?
There's a door like a
Whatever, it
regular
worked out,
person.
it's fine, it's fine. I'm having fun with this.
Alright, this time as a group, because just so everyone can get splendor of whatever the fuck is gonna happen. If
That's
this
not
is
even a
temporary.
building.
Ah, so it isn't.
Well,
I
we
just
shall
saw a
investigate
wall.
the ruins.
It's a pile of rocks.
I don't suppose anything would happen around this.
Well, you never know.
I mean, I heard a cart when I was over there, so you don't know. Come on.
Oh, if this was a building, it ain't a building anymore.
Oh wait, they did speak something about the caravan. Maybe the cart itself. Come over here. Through the maze of dead people,
Makes
dead.
it dead.
dead civilization.
You know this is basically a low wall that you can climb over.
It's all right. Don't worry about
So, every time you climb over one of those low walls, it just starts crumbling.
Eesh.
And as a lot of you make your way through that building, Zach, you do feel that familiar sensation. And the talk gets louder. You can almost hear it, but as a lot of you all walk out of the other side of the building, you hear it just behind you.
Fuck, get back in the house. We'll do whatever walls.
Okay.
I heard something.
Oh, whoops. Nope, that's not me.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
What the frick? I need to hear them.
So, as the lot of you walk back in, you come in midway through what sounds to be someone speaking. Well, the town is certainly having some issues, but we're here together. And while we don't know when the next caravan is coming in, aid from the capital certainly will be coming. And we still have the knights protected. All we can do is hope for the best. And you hear a woman's voice perk up. You've been telling us to hope for the best for how long now? Week? A month? We're starving. Our children are starving. The attacks on the other towns have only gotten worse. Do you really think we should just... And all of you hear the voice get cut off as you start hearing ding, 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 ding. What sounds to be a bell. And all of you just feel this conglomerated unease, and you reflexively look towards the direction that the bell is, towards more the center of town. And Zach and Nicholas, as you look, you can see, looking past your ally, there are shadows sitting at table right next to where they're standing, and all of them are looking the same way. And you can see two individuals one behind what looks to be a counter, another one that was sitting at a table. They stand up and, grabbing what seem to be weapons, run out this direction, while some other ones proceed to run back into the corner back there.
I think this place may have been attacked.
I follow them.
Zach's
Uh,
gonna try to see if he can see what's attacking, if they even show up. in this
Out of
retro
character,
replay.
which two people saw that?
Everyone. So the it was Nick and Zach that saw the figures all sitting next to everyone who was in the main room, and
Okay.
then everyone saw the figures duck back there and just movement heading out there.
Okay.
I follow them.
So, does anyone else wish to follow?
I don't know how
I
far
wish
I'm
to
gonna
go
get,
in the
but
opposite direction to the ones that were huddling in the corner.
So, and Nicholas, what are you doing?
I guess I'll see what happens with the ones in the corner.
Okay. So, I'll start with the two of you who went to the corner.
Mhm.
As you rush back, you just see the shadows head in this direction. They go in, go down. They walk past there and just turn the corner, and then proceed forward a little bit more and then vanish.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, that's what happened earlier. I'd like to stop.
who's Alexa?
What's an Alexa?
Well, that was supposed to be completely out of context, but whatever.
So, they just disappeared into the wall, yeah?
Oh,
They
pretty
didn't
much the
specifically
doorway.
disappear into the wall. They rounded the corner, and when
Rounded
they
the
got
corner.
to about the midpoint of this small chamber, they just disappeared.
They just disappeared. Okay.
Yeah, essentially a doorway or something of the sort. They just vanish once they go past it. That's what happened with me and Hunter.
Who's Hunter?
Oh, freaking my bad. Freaking slipped it up.
I've been known to hunt.
Yeah, Sandra, my bad. That's what me and Sandra saw.
Interesting. Can I investigate this room further?
Sure. You just want to investigate and look around a bit?
Yeah, I want to use my investigation check for this.
Go for it.
20 plus 3. Let's see what we get. That's a 17.
All right, looking around, you're a bit confused because your theory of them disappearing around threshold, specifically doors and that, they disappeared in the middle of a room.
Oh.
It's a bit unusual, and you look around and something just isn't adding up. And you think, okay, what would this room be for? And the figments, they were gathering in this place. And you just start trying to piece it together what this building would be. And then it clicked. You start kicking the ground a little bit. And moving some dirt and now grown grass to the side. You eventually hear a and you reach down and you grab a metal ring. And attempting to give it a good tug, you displace some of the dirt, but it's a bit heavy, but you find a cellar door.
Hey guys, I found something. Can you give me a hand here?
Well, I'm the only one here, but sure.
As you shout out to the rest of the party members, that's when we're going to switch over.
Okay.
So, Zach and Sandra, you hear the bells ringing. And following the shade, they run out to the front of the town. And looking out, the trees that were once there almost seem to give way to a plain. And you watch as you can see what seemed to be this amalgamous mass with points sticking out of it. And the two of you hear the voices from before. One of them sounding dwarven. The other one, you're not entirely certain at this moment, but you hear what the voice say. Well, what are they all doing out here? This is much further than they should be. Well, didn't think I'd be dying side to side with you, but, well, let's do what we can to give all of these folk enough time that they need to do whatever they can. Right. Let's... Boy, you feel the gaze of the shadow turn upon the two of you. You have weapons. Give us aid.
I like
And
kind of
Right.
point at myself, like a sort of like, you mean me?
Zach just goes
And-
forward to join the line.
and these two shadows of figures seem to solidify. And the one right here, the shorter one, goes, "Aye, travelers. We need as much help as we can get." And you, looking out, can see a incoming horde. And,
Hmm.
and I want the two of you, well, I'll say everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.